Hi, I'm Candice. I'm 20 years old and I was born and raised in New. I'm currently in my last year of the course International Business and Management. During my thesis, I will answer the following research question. How can the emancipation of Amsterdam Zuidoost be kept alive by identifying the imaginaries?
Hi everyone, we are in the center of Amsterdam Southeast and this is what I will be writing my thesis about.
With this project, the problem was to connect two pieces of city to make a public space underneath 8 railway tracks, a railway bridge, basically. So how do you do that?
When I first came to the Bijlmer, it was 22 years ago. It was like the no-go area of Amsterdam, you know, most of the shootings, most crime. The old station was like the Iron Curtain because it was really separating two totally different parts.
Stations are a classic cause of severance between two parts of an urban community. To the north, we had a fairly rundown part of Amsterdam and a fairly affluent new area of Amsterdam to the south. And the brief was to use the station as a tool to reconnect these two very separate parts of Amsterdam.
Before this new station, it was dark here. People were afraid to get robbed, and it became a stereotype of the place. But this was quite an improvement.
Amsterdam Southeast has not had a positive reputation over the past decades. However, it has now been considered at its best as a tedious area, with less facilities and a minimum of infrastructure. The reputation of Amsterdam Southeast has had positive changes. This research aims to identify the imaginaries that will contribute to keep the emancipation alive. The methods used in line with mapping imaginaries will be observations, semi-structured interviews, and online questionnaires. One of the sub-questions to this research plan is how Amsterdam Southeast can be empowered with the current best interventions. My call for help to you as our partner is to come up with examples that shows how your city is empowered with its current best interventions. This research can be linked to the research of my colleague, Paulina Arango, who will further explain her case.
Hi everyone, so as my colleague explained, my name is Paulina Arango. I am 23 years old. I was born and raised in Medellin, Colombia, and now I am studying International Business and Management at the University of Applied Sciences in Amsterdam. My research question is, to what extent does the periphery reputation has affected Zuidoost and Medellin, and what could Zuidoost learn from the empathic urban designs made in Medellin's peripheral areas? Medellin, just like Zuidoost, hasn't had the best reputations over the last decades. However, Medellin has managed to overcome some of the negative image with the use of empathic designs, as we can see in the upcoming video. Medellin, Colombia, is a city that has had major changes in the last 2 decades. Such changes came from empathic urban designs that made the life of its inhabitants easier and better. Through this video, I'll show you how 2 of such designs overcame 2 natural barriers the city has to improve the quality of life of its inhabitants. The first design that I'll introduce is at the Comuna 13, which is a periphery of the city and has a very violent story. What you can see in red is an electrical stair system that was built as part of the public transport system of the city. Such electrical stairs allow people to climb 383 meters in about 6 minutes, of what used to be a 700 stairs climb and a 30-minute long journey. In addition to the stairs, a viaduct was built to connect the whole neighborhood. And it didn't take long for artists to start painting the story of the neighborhood on its walls, which brought interest in the area to both locals and tourists. The Comuna 13 is nowadays a friendly place to both live and visit. And it is all thanks to the empathic urban designs done in the area. The second empathic design that I'll introduce deals with Medellin's river, which crosses through the middle of the city. Thanks to the river's strategic location, the first metro line and the main highways were built alongside it. This caused enormous division and the river became a separation point to the city. So in order to make the river a meeting point, a park named Parques del Río was constructed. The park is one of the most ambitious projects of the city. It took about 8 years for this mega project to be finished. The park counts with a total of 73,000 square meters of public space, where people mingle and perform all types of activities, making it a friendly place next to the river that makes the first walking connection between the occident and the east of the city. Additionally, the park contributes to one of the goals of the city, which is to become an environmental friendly city. To conclude, Medellin is a city that is constantly trying to improve, and it has been very successful in the implementation of innovative urban designs that improved the quality of life of its inhabitants, which made the city to be awarded as the most innovative city in the world by the year 2012. The methodology used to answer my research question needs both primary and secondary research. As for the primary research, I'll use interviews, surveys, and field observations to gather the information needed. And for the secondary research, the use of peer-reviewed articles, books, journal articles, videos, and others are used. As my colleague Candice already asked, it would be amazing if you could provide us with information about successful interventions in your cities or other cities that you know. I would like to thank you for watching.